Hey folks, welcome back here to the Biggest Don channel. We're here on Dean Martin Drive, just south of the Las Vegas Raiders football stadium. Dean Martin is a very convenient bypass for the Strip, as well as certainly the interstate when the interstate is backed up, which tends to happen quite a bit actually, unfortunately. So the interstate on the other side, northbound coming into town towards the Strip, is all backed up there, as is usually the case. Sunset Road next right. That's the bridge going overhead here. Let's see the traffic for the interstate and Interstate 215 over there off to our left as well. Try and get some of these spots off of there for us. Apologies for that. Country store. And this is, we're now going over the Interstate 215, the 215 Beltway, that circles town, only they never did finish the eastern portion of it. But again, a very, very convenient way to get north-south here, especially when next to the interstate, and especially when traveling to LA, because it's often backed up, especially on holiday weekends and things like that. Definitely backed up all the time. So it's easy to get over here and make something happen. We're going to make a right here onto Warm Springs Road, another major east-west artery here in Las Vegas. No interchange with the interstate here, but it does have one at the 215 Beltway, east of the 15. Shout out to member Lance. Lance, thanks for being a member, buddy. We appreciate you. Also, check out Vids from Mike, VIDSFROMMIKE. Does some awesome sunrise and sunset drone videos here in Las Vegas, as well as some plane spotting videos and Janet videos. Janet Airlines. If you don't know Janet Airlines, check it out. Google it. It's good stuff. The elusive and mysterious Janet Airlines. Passing Polaris Avenue. Westbound here on Warm Springs. Major street that comes down here and turns into two lanes. It's kind of funny how that happens. As we approach Valley View Boulevard here. Valley View is kind of a major north-south artery. It gets broken up in a few places though. So we'll call it a minor arterial. And the, what was it called? Oh, dots. The little dots. Dan's Dots, I think it was. Dan's Dots. The creator of those little lane markers that hailed from California. 7-Eleven man educated me on that one. But now we're down to two lanes, so I guess it doesn't matter. I was going to say, couldn't see the lane. And that tends to be a very common problem here in Las Vegas. You cannot see the lanes. You can see the red lights there at the top of the power poles on our left. That's because of the airport. As we cross back over the 215 expressway. No interchange here with Valley View. There's the 215 heading west. Lots and lots of red lights down there. When I first moved here, the 215 was actually really nice to get around, get around town, to go around or whatever. Now, not so much. It's really turned into a parking lot. And that's because, of course, the amazing, tremendous growth that they've had here in Las Vegas. You have a Chevron over here on the right. Terribles. It's under the Terribles brand. Gaming. You can go in there and play a slot machine or two if you want. This is Sunset Road. Sunset's a major east-west artery here in Las Vegas, taking you all the way from far east in Henderson, all the way up to the far west, southwest, where it continues growing. They're building it up like crazy out there right now. A lot of homes. There's a water shortage here, of course, but don't let that stop you. They're going to keep building homes. And we've seen those, certainly put videos up of the new homes going up in Summerlin in our library. Feel free to check those out, as well as the new homes going up in Inspirata and Anthem down there in South Henderson. Check those out. They're just building like crazy. These developers are so voracious in their appetite for new revenue. They just go in and take over. Build. Chevron has gas, regular and leaded here, for $3.79 a gallon. For cash, that's $3.79 and 9/10 cents, of course. And everyone tends to forget about that extra 9/10 cents. More red lights on top of the traffic, or power poles over there on the left. And then we have a railroad spur here. Train on tracks when flashing. Use Dean Martin, it says there on the overhead there. We have a whole bunch of office parks over here on our left. And the Rio Hotel and Casino is actually up directly in front of, well, not directly, it's off to the right on the horizon in front of us. It's lit in green and yellow right now. They've done a huge major remodel there. And it's nice. I haven't been, I go there for the Star Trek convention, but I don't rent a room there or anything. Rooms for the convention tend to be pretty expensive, so I try to avoid that. The traffic has certainly become a huge issue here in town. They just keep packing people in from all over the country. And the world, really. This vehicle in front of us has no tag. Another in a long line of vehicles with no tags. We just passed Russell Road, another major east-west artery here in town. The pool service truck here on our left. Can't see its tag, you have to get right up behind it. We're going to go over here. We're passing Diablo Drive. I certainly wouldn't want to drive down Diablo Drive. You can see the Palms come into view there on the left. Both the Rio and Palms are located on Flamingo Road, west of the Las Vegas Strip and west of the Interstate 15. I'm going to make a right here onto Hacienda, head back eastbound. You see Mandalay Bay and the newly renamed W Hotel right there in front of us. Brings us over here to Polaris, where we will make a right onto Polaris. So that, actually, no, you know what? I'm going to go straight. I'm going to go up here. And then the Luxor, the pyramid there on the left, Hotel and Casino. If you've never stayed in a pyramid before, that's your shot to do it. This is Allegiant Stadium Way, right here. Left. So this is the home of the National Football League, Las Vegas Raiders, as well as the UNLV Rebels football team, and then all sorts of concerts and everything else that they have here. It is, I'm surprised. This is a Saturday night and there's nothing going on here. I'm very surprised. Usually the events get very, very backed up here. Traffic in this area is a mess when it comes to this sort of thing. But typically if the gates are open, you can come in here and take some pictures, etc. That's always fun. Few things here real quick. Wanted to show you the inside of the stadium. Well, not the inside, but look inside the big window there. That's the Al Davis torch that burns in the what would be northeast end zone. And there's the roof there, of course. Allegiant Stadium. But the Al Davis torch burning for the original owner, Al Davis, now in the hands of his son, Mark Davis, who has not witnessed a whole lot in the way of success for the Raiders. In fact, success in Raiders in the 21st century is probably kind of an oxymoron, really. I want to thank you all so very, very much for joining us. We really appreciate each and every single one of you. Please do like, follow, share, and subscribe to us on YouTube and on TikTok. It helps recommend us to other viewers on YouTube and TikTok. Also helps recommend us to the almighty algorithm, and the almighty algorithm is what really carries the weight of your voice to other viewers here on YouTube and TikTok. Also check out the shop section of our YouTube channel. We have some Vegas Don logo on top of the Las Vegas Strip skyline. Maybe something for yourself, your significant other, for an upcoming event, whatever that may be. And as always, remember here on the Vegas Don channel, it's the journey. We really appreciate each and every single one of you. A heartfelt thanks from all of us. We'll see you next time, folks.